Hey guys, how you doing? It's Underground Mod. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. In this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about what is the best PvP bracket in old school RuneScape. Because, there's so many accounts and builds you can make, and different styles of Pking. And that's what makes Pking so fun and versatile. And, there's no single account build that is the best, but it's and also different brackets that you can PK with. So in this video, I wanted to go over the different brackets for PKing and what you can expect, right, in each type of bracket. So starting out, you're looking at close to the level 40s to 50s bracket. Okay, now in that bracket you're probably going to be looking at more like like your typical range peer, right? A classic range peer. You might also actually get at this point OB Maulers, a lot of OB Maulers actually. The bulk of this bracket is probably going to be OB Maulers, just to give it very clear to you. And this is great. They hit pretty hard, and I heard they're a lot of fun. I haven't personally played an OB Mauler before, but I have heard great things. Something you can consider if you want to make a quick account. Not hard to train too much, but obviously it sucks. Training strength with one attack. But it gets you in the game of PKing pretty quickly. Not too much questing involved, which is great. So you just kind of build your account, get your stats, your combat stats up, and that's it, and you're ready to go, right? There's not much like non-combat stats you got to build, so which is great. Now the next bracket, you're looking more like in the high 50s to 60s. Now this is where you're going to start seeing more like Gmaul peers start entering into the mix here. So like your typical range peer KOing with Granite Maul, right? This is kind of when the entry comes where range is high enough and strength is high enough for this to really be feasible. And you're still actually going to get OB Maulers in this bracket, actually, the ones that really kept it up. And it's a lot of fun. You're going to see a lot of peers still, right? One defense, all one defense here. That's where you're playing, and it's good, because your opponent is also one defense, and it still becomes a game of skill, right? So, but yeah, you're gonna be looking at your typical range peer, strength peer, right? So like you're looking at probably 80 strength, 80 range kind of thing. Maybe a little higher. You might see the odd account who chose to keep their HP low and got their stats up really high, or you might see certain accounts with low prayer who kept their combat stats high. So you can make this a bit more versatile. You can add more versatility in this bracket. A little bit of it. Now, as you move forward, now you're getting into the 70s bracket. I find actually the 70s bracket quite active when I do go and play on BH, Bounty Hunter, even Grand Exchange, PvP Worlds. I do see quite a bit of low to mid, even high 70s. They're all peers, okay? You're still going to see peers in this bracket. But the thing about this bracket you got to be careful is your combat stats are close to maxed out, right? So you got to be careful here with, especially when you're both like, one defense. You got to be careful with your eats because, the guy you're fighting has 99 strength. With Gmaul, that could be 30, 30, 30. That's 90 HP right there. Right, so you got to be careful. I mean, obviously, at that level, you hit harder. You could hit, I believe, you could hit as high as 38 with a Gmaul, with mithril gloves, climbing boots, strength ammy, so all that. So you got to be careful, right? This is where peer PKing is fun, but it also gets kind of like you got to be careful because I feel like a lot of times it can be just like first to spec wins sometimes. So you really got to manage your eats really well. And I don't care what anybody says. There's no such thing as safing in members Pking. Okay, I'm gonna make that very clear to you. And when I first started playing back again 8 months ago, I didn't think that, right? I would not eat till like 60 HP. And believe it or not, I died like 30 times a day, so it was yeah, like I trust me, I learned the hard way. So yeah, there's no such thing as safing in my view in player peaking. Now as you progress, now you're looking at like level 80s. Level 80s is interesting because now you're looking at peers at the 60 attack, 70 attack, 75 attack, and as high as 82 attack. 82, of course, for Noxious Halley. Really OP weapon, like seriously, on one defense. Even like, if you're fighting a Zerker, because a peer with 82 attack gets you to about 88 combat, and you're fighting other peers at that combat. They're also high attack, but you're also fighting Zerkers and Avoiders at that level. And you're still piercing through their defense, because I fight level 88 peers all the time, and kid you not, they're hitting straight 40s, 50s on me. It's insane. Noxious Halley, of course, at that point, you're risking, and 20 million. Sorry, I think they're like 40 mil now, sorry. So it's like a 40 mil weapon. But still, like, it is quite an exciting account to play on, and I'm sure you get a lot of kills in that. Again, you're still one defense, so you got to be careful there. As you progress, you're getting into now Void Peers and level 42 defense, and also Zerkers 45 defense. That that's a lot of fun. It's not as like completely offensive. It's like you have some zeros in the mix, right? So it's not just like bam, bam, bam. It's actually nice to have some balanced zeros in there, right? And I have a 42 defense, 60 attack, a Void Peer. Lots of fun, very fun account. I have no issues with it. Sometimes I think about, if I should have just kept it at 40 defense. Maybe in the future I'll rock Void more. So we'll see, if I'm NHing at all. But for now, I rock Torso, Rune Defender, D-Scam, sometimes range kind of thing. And then these Zerkers are nice too, really good, fun, account, very versatile. You could go deep wildy still with that, right? Not deep, but, like maybe Rev Pking kind of thing. Now as you get, move along there, now you have med peers, right? Med level. You're looking at like a level 100 plus to level 100 to like a level 108, or actually like a level 113, right? Level 100 to level 113, I'd say. And that's cool. You're going to start seeing more like peers. I guess at that point there is no peer really. It's just how you want to build your account. You could have piety peers. I feel like I have never played a piety peer, but I heard they crush it. You could have peers accounts with elite void. You need 100 combat for that, FY. And I heard it's a lot of fun, very dynamic. You can still go pretty deep wieldy with that. NH, you can fight Darok level Peking. I'm sure it's very profitable. Big loots, right? Also in the previous bracket I mentioned, level 90, level 80s is also big loots, right? And then obviously after that, now you have maxed main Peking. And that one, it's great. You can go deep wildy Peking, clan Peking. That's a lot of fun. And I haven't PK'd a max main before, but I have PK'd with a group of guys that were maxed, and it seemed pretty fun, right? So it was a lot of fun there. So yeah, if you had to ask me what is my favorite build, I haven't obviously played every single build in existence, especially kind of coming back to the game. I kind of forget, but I do recall like playing level 40s. Was actually pretty fun as like a range strength peer kind of thing. And I currently have a level 42 void peer and a level 77 max Gmall Pure. I haven't really played too much on the Gmall Pure, you know, because I've been so occupied with my Void Pure. But yeah, I mean, you know, I would say like I think like Zerker and Void are a lot of fun, but even Pures, I heard high 60s is a lot of fun as well, like level 60s. But yeah, guys, tell me what you guys think. What bracket do you guys like to play? And you know, hopefully we can make every bracket a lot of fun, filled with more people. And you know, it's always great to have more population in every bracket. But yeah, I mean, tell me what you guys think. What your favorite bracket is. That's it. All right, have a good day, guys. Take care. Bye.